there, I'm Monty Simmons, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Woo! Let's get this thing going. Alright, so I'm currently a 3rd star Pokemon trainer. Now, it's time to find the actual location I was supposed to find. Apparently there's another frenzy Pokemon, and I was supposed to find that location, but I have no idea where the location is. Maybe if I try to go that way, I'll get to where I need to get to. Or maybe not, but let me see. I think that was a request that I've yet to get to. Actually, what's in here? What's going on in here? Oh. Hi. Hello, Anise. Oh, hello, dearie. Shinon sent you out searching for medicinal plant, did she? That'll be our 3-leaf little helper then. Shinon doesn't know this, but it's actually a Pokemon that lives in the Crimson Mirelands. Poor Shinon will get quite a shock when she finds out, so bring it back to me instead, would you? Best of luck in your search, dearie. Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am. So, whenever I get what I need to get, I have to come to that house instead. Alrighty, well, let's just go that. Now, on my way to find the location of this frenzy Pokemon. I want to find the Pokemon this time. Last time I just went out and I just kind of did what I wanted to do. But this time I actually want to get a mission done. So I want to try to find the frenzy Pokemon and just make progress. Alright, I'm ready to head out. Right, before I go to where I need to get to, before I go to where I want to get to, I'm gonna stop things off here and complete the Bidoof's Pokédex because, yeah, I've yet to complete it somehow. Yeah. I'm gonna take care of this Bidoof thing, and then I'll be ready to proceed. Alright. I don't want it to see me. Got it. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, I caught 3 of them. I defeated 2 of them. And, I've got to catch a heavy specimen. But let me just go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and defeat one. This Pokemon I don't want to use. You're my lowest Pokemon. I'm gonna let you take a crack at it. Go! Alright, Bidoof, you ready for this? Use Aqua Jet! Why did it live? Right. Strong Style Aqua Jet! Alright, we got to defeat one more Bidoof. Oh, that's a Bidoof right there. Oh. Is that Bidoof? Yeah, that's a Bidoof. Alright then. Use Water Pulse. Nice one. And now I'm going to try to catch some Bidoofs so I can complete the Bidoof's Pokédex. Yeah, it's right there, but don't want it to spot me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch 6 of them. Got it. And... Oh! 6! Alright, I did it! Now, let's go ahead and pull out my phone and head to Grand Tree Arena so I can try to find a new path. Yeah, there's something here, but I just wanna... Hello, Psyduck. I would love to catch a Pokemon, but I wanna stay focused this time. Ah. Can't forget about the resources. I feel like I have to go that way. Hopefully going that way is the way to go in terms of finding a new location. Oh, that's an alpha, but that's an alpha B barrel. I've done that before. Hiya. Boom. Got Okay, so why is my jump button meanwhile dash is speed? Cut. Cut. Out of the way, everyone. I'm focused. Out of the way. He wants to go this way instead. Cut. Here you go. Thank you very much. There you go. Now I better go back up the other way. I don't want to break my own legs. Yeah, better is that way. Oh, look, I'm here. Hopefully that... I really hope that doesn't take me back to Heights Camp. Give me that. It's probably going to take me back to the camp. Yeah, I feel like this takes me back to the camp. Why are you here? There's something back here that I need to get. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I didn't do much. Alright, the Bidoof is finally complete. Took a while, but it's finally done. Yeah, that was barely. I would like to return to the village. Like, if there's an objective out there, it would show me where I have to go. But apparently, I don't know where to go. Let me look at my mission. What's my mission? I don't know how to look at my mission. Well, that's a Pokédex, but what are my missions? Yeah, this one. I'm trying to do this one. Ursaluna, the Pokemon served by the warning Calaba, seems to be raised out of control. But why? There have been no fighting strikes reported nearby. Head to the Solaceon ruins. found in the Crimson Islands to meet Kalaba. Yeah, but like, I don't know where the Snorlax ruins are. I guess I just have to keep traveling and get lucky. That's a request. Well, that's a lot to do. Like, okay. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I have 8 requests. Alright, let me just go back out there. Yes, I'm heading out. I'm going to Heights Camp. It's a rainy day, and yet there's still a fire out here. Grand Tree is down there, and there's Heartwood, Tidewater Dam, Nature's Pantry, Windswept Run, Orbo Tunnel. Look the tunnel I was in the last time. Deer Track Path, Deer Track Heights, Warren Bridge, Horseshoe Plains, Aspiration Hill. And this is where I just came from. Alright, so if I'm gonna find any kind of location, I'm gonna have to keep traveling. There's no clue on how to find the location to get to, so I'm just gonna travel on my own and just get lucky. Yeah, don't go backward. Actually, I can't do it right here. Last time I followed this path, I found a cave. I'm gonna go back to that cave. I think that cave was the key to finding whatever location I need to find. And I don't go backwards, I'm gonna keep going forward. Just keep going forward. Whoa, that's an Alpha Starly! Hold on, we got a mission here. That's an Alpha Starly! We got a mission here. Oh, Jesus. We got an Alpha Starly. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, we got an Alpha Starly. I can't believe it. Need to get close as I'm using a heavy ball. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, did it! I caught me an Alpha Starly! Yeah! Alright, moving on. moving on. Hey, I remember going up here last time. I think when I was here, I found me an Alpha Graveler. Here. Thank you very much. So, I went the wrong way. Oh, wait. There we go. Went the wrong way. I didn't mean to come down here. I want to find the cave I found last time, or the tunnel. Yeah. Last time I was on a journey, I was in a tunnel. Oh, no. I don't know what this is all about. This is what all those freaking little... Yeah. I'm not trying to deal with all those little powers Pokemon. The name is weird. Yeah. Yeah, I made a long turn somewhere. Oh. Well, give me one of those. Okay. No, we'll take this way. I came from that way, and I'm gonna head this way. Yeah. I want to find the tunnel I found last time. I found a tunnel last time. It was freaking cool. Don't do it. You asked for it. Strong style defense. See ya. Hi. Thank you. I'm gonna go that way. I want to head this way. No, wait, that's a dragon there. Or was that a different Pokemon? Oh, that Pokemon's different. I found a Gyarados! Oh, good lord, I found a Gyarados. Whoa! You're different. Hold on. No. I don't know where you came from. I want to catch you. Got it! I kind of Bernie. Hello, Bernie. Now, how does one catch a Gyarados? I want to get close enough to... There's a freaking Gyarados, man, but I can't get close enough to observe it. I want to observe it so I can at least look at what I have to do. But wow! Look at this thing! It's a freaking Gyarados! I want to try to catch it. It's probably not going to work, but it's worth a shot, right? I missed. Alright, you win this round. But awesome, freaking Gyarados is just over there. Whoa, Alpha Geodude. There's something else after me? Oh! Aquajet! Yeah, bye. I want that Alpha Geodude. Oh. Yeah, that's an Alpha Geodude. I want it. Ah! It's moving around so much. If I could just find some grass to get into, that'd be great. Or if you just like keep facing that way. Yes. I got me an Alpha Geodude. Aw. I scared off that Pokemon. I didn't mean to. Ow! The... You asked for it. I wasn't trying to mess with you, yet you insist on attacking me. Use Aerial Ace. Good thing Dartrix now flying type. Now use Agile Style Defense. Get out of here. Alright, it's nighttime. Things gonna get weird now. Yeah. Look at this area. Yeah. Last time I traveled, I found a cave. Wait, that's the cave over there. Yeah, that's the cave I found. Oh. Dang. I thought I saw one of those ghost things. I did. It's one of those things. I want to collect it, but I can't figure out. I gotta figure out how. Oh, I'm just gonna be inside this cave then. If I see an Alpha Machop, I'm catching it. No, they're all fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh. Alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon. Not good. 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 What? Ah! Well, now I gotta fight this stupid thing. Oh no. I can't let a grass type fight this thing. So hit me up. Use strong style aerial ace. Great, now Pokemon's asleep. Crap. Oh god. Let's fight this stupid thing first. Use Water Pulse. Stop putting my Pokemon to sleep. Blast it all. Hang on, you alpha Flying type, I'll catch you. Huh. Oh, use all out. Yeah, I like that. Not very effective, but it's still down. Alright. Agile style confusion. Oh my. Right. If a next Pokemon dies, this is a bust. Do I have any revives? I have no revives. Oh, this is real bad. I have no revives. I am not prepared. I have to catch this thing or else it's gonna be too late. Oh no! Oh crap. Oh crap. I can't catch this thing now. Oh no. You win this time, Alpha, go back! Blast. I couldn't fight it. It was too much. Whoa. Holy crap, different Pokemon. Where am I? Ow! Don't hit my Pokemon like that. I need to get out of here. Oh. Alright. I guess I gotta get out of sight. Wait, is that wood? Yeah, I needed wood. I need one more thing of wood. Right back to the Grand Tree? Yeah, it's the Grand Tree again. I went nowhere! Like, I actually went nowhere. Blast it. No, that's enough good. Right, I'm going back to Heights Camp. All my Pokemon fainted! This is bad! I'm gonna listen to a midday. I'm sorry, Pokemon. That was a bad run. But it's a good thing I didn't die. But we still have to find a way to that freaking area we need to get to. Yeah, I found an Orbital Tunnel, but what I want to find is a way to where we gotta get to. Yeah, I'm here. I want to try to go to Windswept Run. See if I can find a new location there. I gotta do something. I can go that way. I can go back that way. Let's try going this way. There's something in there. What's in there? Oh! It's a Geodude. Use defense. Alrighty. I want to find a land to get to, but don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Look, I've been that way before. I'll try heading this way. Huh? What? Oh dear God. Weasel, you wanna have this one? Get out of the way. Right. Use Aqua Jet. Alright. What's this? Ah! Alright. While I was running my own business, something found me. But what found me? Oh! Get out of the way. Alright, use Water Pulse. Ah! Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't want to disturb. Wood! Finally, now I can actually complete the doll making request. Okay. Oh, wait. Thank you. I don't want to go. Which way would take me to where I need to get to? Let's try this way. Coming through! Oh, that's an alpha. But I would call it an alpha Pikachu, so I'm going to skip out on that one. Oh, what? Rito. No, I've been there before. That's going to take me to that grand tree. I don't want to go to the grand tree. Excuse me. Oh, I don't want to go to the grand tree. What I want to do is find a location I need to get to. Down with them. Down with them. Yeah. Can you get that rest up for me too? Nice. Thank you very much. Ah. I really have no freaking idea where to go. I know what this spot is. That's why I have to fight all the... Oh, God. Not interested. Please stop it. This is going to take me to where I need to get to. Then we're going this way. This might be the area I just came from. And I'm just going backwards again. Yeah, I am. Well, I'm back in the Heights camp. I guess I don't want to go backwards, so I might as well just keep going forward. Yeah, the best bet is let's go forward. But going forward this way might not end so well. Yeah, there's the way to the grand tree. Well, I don't want the grand tree. I want to get to the other islands, the other islands. Maybe that way. Let me try going that way. Come to. I want y'all to focus on going that way. No, this was not the right path. Why do you keep going backwards? I want to go forward. After going up here, I can't go no other direction but this way. Now, after going this way, I need to focus on trying to go that way. So no turning to the left. Just keep heading that way. So we're going to head here, and I'm going to try to find a left turn. Now, thank you very much. Let's make this left turn. So I keep going towards that thing over there. There. This is where I found that Gyarados. Yeah, I found the Gyarados here. I'll keep going toward that mountain. If I could stay here, I could possibly make it that way. Don't go back that way, otherwise I'm gonna go back to the camps. I don't want to go back to the camps. I want to go to that mountain. Beauty fly! Whoa! I actually want a beauty fly. Yeah. Here we go. It's a beauty fly! Use arm defense. Okay. Use rollout. It left. Perfect. What the? What do you do? I'm catching me a beauty fly. Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me. Why is Silver Wind so strong? Let's try it again. Go! There we go. I caught a beauty fly. Now I better have to catch them without being spotted. Oh, and I caught one in daylight hours. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna catch them without being spotted. Because I bet that's an objective. Oh. Now that it's nighttime, beauty flies no longer here. We have dust talks and those other butterflies. We already have a dust talks. I'm gonna catch the ones I don't have. Whoa. Not crap. You figure. That dust talk was relentless. I want to catch those other butterflies in Pokemon. Oh boy. Ah! Let's go. What are you? A Mothram? I've never heard of you. Use quick attack. I'm gonna catch it. I've never heard of a Mothram. Wow, they're strong. Another quick attack. Don't worry, I'll catch it. Yeah! Oh, darn it! In range. Why is it in range? Not range, but in range. It's in range. Oh, Lord. Keep it busy. I want to catch this thing. Come here. Up. Staying too close to the battle could get me injured. What is going on here? All I want to do is catch a Pokemon. Yikes! There we go. Caught me a Mothram. Cool. Now where's the mountain with the freaky drift? Not drift, but lift. It's raining now. Well, I guess while I'm here, I'll catch that bee Pokemon. Yeah, I'll get to catch one of those. I'll catch a Combi real quick. There we go. Yay! Caught one. Now, is there anywhere else I can go while I'm here? I don't go too far backwards, and I'm not trying to go back to the camp. I'm trying to find a new location. There's so many Pokemon out here. Go! Thank you. Oh, you're an alpha? I think it's... Yep, it's an alpha. Look at that alpha Pokemon. That thing is a nightmare. Good Lord, you're huge. I want to catch this thing. Yeah, it's a monstrosity, but it's a cool monstrosity to catch. Oh, Jesus Christ. My God! I've been very unlucky lately. Screw it. I'll go for it. Take this! Darn it! Oh, Lord. Alright, though, Tricks. You've got to survive. I'm going to catch this thing. I must catch this thing. If I don't, it's a bust. It's a bust. And that's a wrap. Ah! Yeah, it knows where I am. Dear God. I want to catch that thing so badly. Yeah. Jesus, hit me? Oh, dear God. No! Ah! They found me. Oh, dear God. No, no, no. Where is it? Well, I'm safe. Oh, there it is. I wonder, do these things like food? It's a beetle, so maybe it likes mud. You like mud? Oh wait, I don't think balls of mud's food. Not crap. I'm giving it a cherry berry. Oh, this monstrosity getting closer and closer. They like food! Ah. I know it's best to just run away, but I really want to catch this thing. It's huge and strong. Uh, I'm too far away. Oh my god, this giant thing's a beast! And I want to catch it so badly. At least it's possible to feed an alpha Pokemon. That's kind of cute. Just like honey. It likes honey. I want to catch this beast of a Pokemon. And that for Hillcross is humongous. Yeah, I just have to run because apparently it keeps popping up a lot. Oh, come on. Why can't I catch this thing? I'm going to catch this alpha Pokemon. It's so huge. And I have no Pokemon to fight it with. So, I'm on my own on this. Yeah, it's eating, but I'm not making fun of it, so. Right. Lock on! Yeah, I can't get any of these berries. Ah. Um, I'm sorry I haven't been talking a lot. I've just been very focused. I really want to catch that beast of an alpha Pokemon. I really, really do. It's so huge and awesome. But I might have no choice but to just call it quits and get my Pokemon healed up. Because they're all gone. Yeah, I think it's time to call it quits. I'm at Brewing Grove. I made that far after... Hang on. Yeah. Next time I'm ready, I want to come back here so I can get back to brewing. Actually, let's go. Let me pin this here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on here. Yeah, let's pin Brewing Grove. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I want to pin Brewing Grove. That's where I go. A lost satchel. And that's a lost satchel. And then I'm gonna pin this with this. Because, you know, I saw an awesome Pokemon over there. But someone lost a satchel over here. Oh, and this is another location I can get to, I guess. There. A star on Windswept 1, a Pokeball on Grueling Grove, and a flag on a lost satchel. Someone lost a satchel. Well, I'm gonna go back to Heights Camp. And now I'm gonna rest until morning. My poor Pokemon got wiped out. Alright, we're happy and healthy. Alright, that's the lost satchel. Yeah, I think the flag's the lost satchel, so let's go for the lost satchel. Are you okay? Sorry about that. The lost satchel is way over that way. Let's see if I can get there. Yeah, it's way on there, but I have no doubt how to cross. No, I don't think it's possible for this. An apple? No freaking way. Yeah, I want to get that lost satchel, but I gotta find a way to get across. I think that's the way. Yeah, I can get across by jumping on those. Alright then. I made it! Oh, epic! Jump! 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 Oh, no. Alpha Snorlax! That's an Alpha Snorlax! There's a freaking Snorlax. Good God. I need to start this food. Hey, you like honey? Have some honey. Alright, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go past it. Alright, now I'm on my way to find the lost satchel. Hello. Hey, look at that. What's this? Ooh. Make it quick. Alright. What? Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you once again. Hey. What? That's an alpha. Oh my lord! These alpha Pokemon are everywhere. So many alpha Pokemon. What Pokemon is that? It's a Kadap. Uh-oh. Ah, God! Lord have mercy! Oh, God! Get me out of here! I'm not prepared! Just give me this lost satchel. You're welcome. Oh, man. Oh. That's a moving stone. I want to bust it open to see what kind of Pokemon's hiding in there. Come out! Oops. Oh, I got it. Oh, Graveler! Hello, Graveler. Ah, it's all leafage. Use defense. Alright. I have no space for a Firestone. Bummer. Look at that Kadabra. I want to try to catch one Kadabra. Wish I had some tall grass to work with, but I just have it. All I have is some chill. Uh-oh. Ah! Alright, Kadabra. You asked for it. This bug's not afraid of psychic types like you. Use tackle. Use tackle once more. Jesus Christ. Alright, you, get over here. Hiya! Gotta be kidding. Well, this locked up top. Go now! Hiya! Yes! I conquered that one! I've seen it use Calm Mind, yeah. No. No. If you black out in the field, you may lose some of your items. However, players from all over the world can find your lost items and send them to you via the internet. This system is called the Lost and Found. Okay. If you find a satchel that someone else has lost, be sure to pick it up. The satchel you retrieve will be returned to its owner, and you can receive merit points, MP, as a reward. Okay? MP can be exchanged for items at the trading post in Jubilee Life Village. Pick up lost satchels whenever you find them, and you may be able to get your hands on some very special items. So I just did someone a favor, pretty much. Alright, that's cool. Yay! Merit points. Alright, I just want a favor. Alright, I need to heal my Pokemon. Dang. Man, I'm slacking off. Especially because I ran out of room to collect more items. Alright, this is my last potion. Here you go. Alright, now let's get past this one. I'm not here to battle you. I just wanna find a new location to get. That was an alpha. I'm all over the place, but I can't tell if I'm at the location to get to. Where the heck am I in this freaking map? Oh, I'm looking at Lake Verity. But, oh, we can erase that now. Yeah, I'm on Lake Verity, but I still have no idea where to go in terms of finding a new land. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Holy crap! Step on it! Step on it! Man, these Hisui Pokemon are no joke. They will legitimately just take your life away if you're not careful. I need to go to this new island, but I have no idea where it freaking is. I don't know who to speak to about this. According to story mode, I was told to just find a new angry Pokemon, but where do I go? Like, I'm pretty much at the edge. You're an alpha? No way. Oh, that one's an alpha. Oh, Jesus. What? What? No! Yikes. Well, I found an alpha shellos. Can you believe it? Alright, you sweat. Well, if it's gonna last, I must have catch it now. You go! Yeah. Yes! Caught me another alpha. Ow. I'm coming on alpha too. They're on alpha. But you are dangerous. Oh! Get out of here. I'm not trying to see a game over. But all I want to do is find this item I need to get to. Alright, okay. Oh! Look at that! I can actually go there. I forgot to mark my mission. I marked my mission. Now, where do I go? Now that I have my mission marked, will it prioritize the direction I need to go? Oh no. No, let me just get out of here. No, wait, I think Pokemon spotted me. Alright, step on it. Oh god. It's that alpha Snorlax from last time. It is? Where? Oh, I'm not trying to go in there. Last time I went in there, I almost died. What's this? There. What? Alright, I'm safe. But, I'm gonna hope to get out of here. Jump! 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 Oh, almost fell in the water. Next. Yeah. Jump! Yeah, just step on it. Ooh, that looks special. Yeah. Alright, here we go. That looks special too. Yeah. Ha. Well, I'm back in the beginning. Might as well take a rest. I'm gonna rest till morning. Alright. Yeah, I marked the mission, but it's nowhere to be found out here. Maybe we should head back in. Now I'm going to report. I caught enough Pokemon while I was out there, almost dying. Yeah. 82 Pokemon! And, like, more than one of them are alpha. That was an alpha, that was an alpha, and that was an alpha. I caught 3 alpha Pokemon! I have a lot of work to do. I'd like to return to the village. I really want to get going with the mission, because I just really want to. No quest, no quest, no quest, no quest. Galaxy Hall? Yeah, take me to the Galaxy Hall. Oh, it's this. Okay. What's this? What a massive mushroom. No, I don't want that. I want the main mission. Oh my god! Where's the next main mission at? Yeah, all these are nothing but requests. My god. I really have no idea where to go. Like, I've been just going everywhere all over the place. I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't even do that. Right. Here at the training ground, your Pokemon can master their moves or learn new moves. Hey, I heard you raised your rank. Now I can teach your Pokemon some new moves. So what can I do for you? New moves, master moves, exchange items. I've got a question. So which one of the Pokemon do you want me to tutor? Can you teach this alpha Pokemon how to do something? Oh, it can unlock Smash. It can unlock Smash. It's Bug Glass. Back Scissor. And Leech Life. Yeah, I like those. Yeah. Back Scissor, Leech Life. Yeah. Exeter, Leech Life. Alright. We have Spore and Slash. Slash is nice. Has Aerial Ace? Whoa. Nah. I'm good. Well, that didn't trigger anything. I still have no idea where to go in terms of the new mission. That's new quest, but what about the mission? Like there's a frenzied Pokemon out there, and it's not the game telling me where I need to go. It just oh my God. Oh, there it is. It's that way. My mission is that way. And apparently, it was as easy as warping to the freaking place. I feel so stupid now. All this time, I could just warp to that area. Wow. That was all it took? I just had to talk to someone? I can't believe it. I wasted my own time. Here we are, my boy. The Crimson Mirelands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokémon and plenty of others besides. I've thought about your mission, Simus. If you're looking for the Celestian ruins, go off that way. To the left. Okay. Oh, I kind of see it. Yeah, there. All right. It looks like a tunnel. For now, I'll keep searching for those space-time distortions. Those little way of knowing when or where one might appear. But I'll do my best. It sure would be handy if my map would tell me. Yeah, I'm way ahead of your game. I'll talk myself about space-time distortion. Space-time distortions are dangerous places where powerful Pokemon appear. However, if you're brave enough to enter them, you might be able to find rare Pokemon and items inside. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work as best you can. But be mindful of your limitations as well, won't you? If wild Pokemon are giving you trouble, I suggest you go to the training ground and have Captain Hisui teach your Pokemon some strong moves. Alright, now that I'm done goofing around, let's head to that area. What is that thing? No, I'm not worried about Captain. Oh, I kind of said that before. Jump. So I would like to enter. Dodging is everything. Everything! When one Pokemon's lashing out at you with his moves, you dodge right out of the way. While you're dodging, the moves will whiz right by and not hit you. Unless it follows you. Hello, B-Bell. I'm Kalaba of the Pearl Clan. Warden Kalaba to you. Oh, now would you look at that? You have a Celestica flute. You must be the one they say fell out of the space-time lift. That's right. I see, I see. I've already heard about you. That you quelled Cleaver in his frenzy. I did. And I'm here to quell another Pokemon. I'm sure many people were saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon to submission, after all. And you learn about catching Pokemon up in those little balls you carry. I don't need any help from your sort, or the Diamond Clan for that matter. That young lady, Arceus, offered to help, but associating with the Diamond Clan. It just won't do. Oh man, be on your way. There is much I must do, and I prefer not to be distracted any further. Ah, Simus, how about you show me the strength that could quell even a frenzied lord? Gladly. By the way, you might let me experience even a fraction of the power of the normal's wheel. Alright, are you ready for this, Polo? Go, Dortrix! Use every release. Heal. Use area links. Huh? Agile style. Whisper. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, use agile style guts. Ah! Alright, though, Trace, you gotta get out of there. Weasel, come out! Use water pulse. There you go. Thanks for the battle, Polo! Oh my, you're quite adept at instructing your Pokemon in battle. My goodness, that was fun. Such prodigious strength. Now, let me just heal up your Pokemon. Thank you so much, Polo. Well now, I think that settles it. I must actually help in retrieving a stolen wall fragment. With your skill, it should be a cinch. Wall fragment? Yes, exactly. Some bandits pillaged the Celestian ruins and made off with a fragment of the wall engravings. That's terrible! Have you not heard of the notorious misfortunes? There are a trio of bandits that have even hit us Ginkgo Guild merchants more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I like to have, let me tell you. Mistress Calaba is doing everything she can to regain the fragment, but at 99 years old, it's a bit hard for her to chase leads all over the place. So what do you say, kind sir? Why not help find a fragment for the warden? Oh, naturally, I'll be happy to lend you a hand. Those sisters swipe my wares too, and I'm no Ginkgo Guild merchant if I take that line down. And far be it from me to let them just get away with vandalizing the precious ruins of this region. You know, I did see the remains of a campfire near the Myron's camp. Perhaps worth checking out? Alright, Vol, let's go. I guess it's gonna be there. Shut down the shady bandits so we clear the wall fragment. Alright, we'll do. Over there. Alright. I'll catch Pokemon later. Who goes there? Oh, a lot of you. You see fit. Hiya. Alright, hold on, let me just cross this bridge real quick. Alright, now I'll catch Pokemon later. Right now, I'm focused on trying to catch a bandit. Alright, here I am. It's a burned out campfire. Somebody must have been here. Now, who might you be? Not some stray traveler from the look of you. There's only one reason people go poking around out here in the middle of nowhere. You're after us three, aren't you? Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly. Before we show this poor fool how wrong he was to assume he could ever beat us. These are the sisters. Her name's Torn. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and I'll luck to anyone who crosses our path. I'm the eldest, and I'll be an unlucky charm. Thought you spotted a 4-leaf clover? Thought you spotted a 4-leaf clover? Well, I'll soon have you seen double. Oh, her name's Clover. I'm the middle sister, and I'm one clover you can't pet. And there's this coin. Heads, I win, and tails, you lose. You've got no chance in this game of fortunes. I'm the youngest coin, but I'm definitely not your good luck piece. We're the infamous bandit trio, the Misfortune Sisters, and your luck's just run out. Let me handle this, sisters. I'll only hurt him a little. Come on, Toxicloak. Let's douse this fool in poison. Alright, Coin, you asked for it. Hiya! Whoa! That's not good. Alright, Dust Talks, come out. Ah, not very effective. Alright, use Confusion. Ooh. Uh-oh. Alright, now use Strong Style Confusion. Yeah! Take that. Who's next? I'm not fond of this outcome, but at least it's still better than plowing fields for the Galaxy team. Yay! My little rock that can evolve. The Galaxy team continues to spoil things for me, even after I've left. Take the blasted fragment and go. Just leave us alone. Yeah, you better give it back. Wall fragment. A fragment that was once part of a stone panel in the Solacian ruins. It has marked its carved on it that appear to be some kind of writing. The weird writing on it made us think the stupid thing was some kind of treasure. But it turned out to be a worthless slab of junk. All that effort for nothing. Tell me, why were you even seeking us out? What set you on this path? I wanted to help Kalava. Goodness, how selfless of you to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. Not all of us have the luxury of offering such unthinking kindness to strangers. For some of us, simply surviving another day takes all that we have. And I've got a score to settle with the Galaxy team, which now includes you. Remember what those ancient verses tell us. Why is it in days of spring, beneath the soft caress of the sun, the blossoms tremble and fall, spirits glass by uncertainty? Your days are also numbered, Galaxy fool. Yeah, get lost, sisters. Alright, let's return the slab. Return the slab, or suffer my curse. Who remembers Coach Cali Doll? Jump. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Before doing anything else, my dude can evolve. Evolve, my Pokemon, evolve! Yeah! These evolution things are so cool looking. I mean, I already have an Alpha Graveler. So I could just bring that and bring it on my team. I don't have an Alpha Blazer though. Hey, I got the thing back. Good work. Very good work indeed, Seamus. You got the fragment back safe and sound. I'm well aware of Calabra's reputation. They say she's stubborn, too old-fashioned, and so on. But she's given the Pearl Clan all she has. Ever since she was young, she lived the prime years here in the Hisui region, trusting in the guidance of Almighty Sinnoh. I don't think it's that she hates the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team, but I think she simply loves the Pearl Clan very, very much. Anyways, I do hope you're able to calm Ursaluna's frenzy, Seamus. Evading the Pokemon in the area definitely isn't good for business, I assure you. Ma'am, I have what you're looking for if you don't mind. Oh, so you've come to bother me again? Well, come as often as you'd like, but it won't change my mind. Who? Do I tell her about the wall fragment? Or do I tell her about the... No, what? The bandits don't matter. I'm just going to tell her that I found the wall fragment. What? You went and retrieved the fragment from those bandits? Why go out of your way like that for a complete stranger like me? Because helping is good. I guess you're that eager to calm Ursaluna, That's right. I want to make sure that Pokemon is good. I'll admit, I didn't expect anybody else to truly care for Ursaluna. Well then, let's see that wall fragment. Here you go, ma'am. And there we go. Good as new. Yes, good as new indeed. I can't read any of this though. No. Still can't read this. No. These must be in unknowns. Yeah, it's the unknowns in different shapes. I couldn't read any of it though. Let me read what it says. All lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. I see. I suppose it means people helping each other, like how you help retrieve the fragment. I've read this message many, many times, but this is the first time I've truly understood what it means. Maybe this is Almighty Sinnoh's guidance? What is your name then, boy? Call me Simus, ma'am. I see. Simus. Please lend me your strength so that we may help Ursaluna. It's true that Ursaluna has become enraged, but he doesn't seem to be in an utter frenzy. I think he will return to his normal state if we can just give him some medicine. I could never bring myself to engage Pokemon in battle, but that's something I can rely on you for, am I right? Ursaluna prefers to stay on Sludge Mountain. Please join me there when you're ready. You got it, ma'am. Sludge Mountain, here we come! But first, I need to head back to camp, so my precious grass type can live to see another day. Yes. Alright, we're gonna rest until midday. Huh? Hello, ma'am. You need something? Your name's Bella. Hey there! You're that go-getter from the Sillycops, right? I have a request for you if you've got some time. I'd love to know more about a Pokemon called Rosalia. Ooh, I love Rosalia! It has these gorgeous red and blue flowers for hands. Such a graceful Pokemon. I often come to the Golden Lowlands to admire the Rosalia, but just watching them from afar isn't enough for me anymore. Do you think you could complete Rosalia's page in a Pokédex of yours and show it to me? You know, sure thing. I'm not gonna activate the guide because I'm focused on a mission. Alright, I'm doing that, but I'm gonna head back and one moment, Simus! Would you come here, please? What is it, sir? Simus? I think you've got something stuck to you. What? Oh my gosh, an unknown! That was an unknown! Was that a Pokemon? Come to think of it, Father did mention that there were carvings that resembled writings on the wall of the Solaceon ruins. But supposing that the Pokemon we just saw is a species with multiple forms, perhaps the carvings are actually likenesses of this very Pokemon. I'm going to add a section specifically for that species to your Pokédex, Simus. Thank you. Unknown notes were added to your Pokédex. Yay! What's this now? Little like markings seem to have appeared in this section I've just added. And was that your ARC phone I just heard? If your mysterious device is reacting to the new species, I wonder what that could mean. Press the Y button while viewing the cover of your Pokédex to jump to your unknown research notes. By deciphering the correct symbols found in these notes, you can try to find all the unknown hiding throughout the region. These unknown possess a mysterious power that oppose Pokeballs containing Pokemon, so you won't be able to battle them. But track them down and catch them all if you can. Alright, so unknown can't be caught by Pokemon. That's interesting stuff. Oh, yeah, why not? I don't know what I did, but sure. Oh yeah, that's right. Geodude. Oh, and Graveler. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do much because I'm not focused on captain Pokemon right now. I want to return to the village so I can make a new team. With all my alpha Pokemon, I might as well just make the best of that. And then I could get an alpha, I could possibly get an alpha electric type. But also let's have a fire type as well. Are you the alpha? Come on, man. Do you have some Pokemon you'd like to leave here with me? Good lord. This is full. What's my alpha Graveler? Welcome to the team, Alpha Graveler. Warrior moves. Oh, you have a fire type attack! I don't have a fire type with me, and it's nice that this one can use fire. Yeah. Flamethrower, bulldoze, and rock slide. I mean, Lola will be a nice one to keep too. Alright. And I have a bug poison type. But I don't have an alpha. Do I have an alpha? I think I call it alpha bug type. Hold on. You're a Mothim. And you're a Beautyfly. Yeah, I got an alpha Starly, but I already have a Staravia. And I got an alpha Shellos. It's a water type. I already have a Breezel though. But I have a Shellos. But I have a Breezel. But I have a Shellos. Yeah, Breezel has been a great Pokemon, but I have an alpha Pokemon that can also use water. And then when it evolves, it becomes water ground. But I already have a ground type, so maybe I don't want to repeat. I don't want two ground type Pokemon. They'll both be weak to the same thing. So maybe I'll just focus on trying to find a alpha Breezel if I can. And this Haunter was just by pure luck. And I dare find an alpha electric type. You're a bug type, but I found an alpha bug type. And there's also a Pikachu. Right. You bug grass, but I already have a grass type. So maybe I don't want to. Now you're an alpha, but you're a grass type. I already have a grass type. Oh man. I guess I'm just trying to find a different. Wait. I did catch an alpha Kricketune. What's my alpha Kricketune? Kricketune is a bug type. Yeah, you're bug poison, but you can still be a bug type. And maybe I'll use my alpha. Yeah, I want to put alpha to good use. Okay. I have alpha, so why not use them? Desktops, you were fun to have, but now I'm going to let you rest. Alright. This bug type has Aerial Ace, X Scissor, Night Slash, and Slash. Alright, I have two alpha Pokemon. I saw an alpha Pokemon that looked like this Pokemon, but it was more evolved. So I want to get that one. I tried to catch an alpha Heracross, but I just couldn't make it happen. So I'm going to look out with this alpha Kricketune instead. Yeah, two alphas right here. I found an alpha. Know what? If I can evolve this Pokemon, it can become a Staravia too. But this Pokemon has all of its moves mastered. Yeah, this one has the mastered Aerial Ace. Oh wait, so is this one. It has Air Slash and Aerial Ace. You have Air Slash and Aerial Ace. And Giga Impact. You know what? You might be something to have. Yeah, I'm gonna get you because, yeah, you are an alpha and you can be evolved real quick. There we go. So, Staravia, You were fun, but I'm gonna lock out with this alpha Pokemon now. The defense is great. How's your defense? Your defense is great because you evolve. How's your speed? Speed's 81? Oh, I'm supposed to probably get better. Yeah. So alpha, 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 and I'm gonna alpha electric type. My Dartrix is my main Pokemon, so this Pokemon's going anyway. And also Breezel. Okay. Yes. Hi, Stelvia. You did a great job helping out my team. And as for you, Geodude, Alpha Geodude, I hope you become a fine Pokemon. Now, I need to get in the field and evolve this Starling. And for now, well, no. I'm just gonna meet what's her name again, so I can teach my Cricketune some new moves. Yeah. I want my Cricketune to learn some new moves. Like, it can learn X-Scissor. Can it learn Leech Life? Yeah, bug types can use Leech Life. So I want my Cricketune to use Leech Life too. Hello! I want my Cricketune to learn something new. Yeah, it has X-Scissor and Aerial Race, and those are great. And it has Night Slash. Well, it also has Slash. How does Slash work? The target is attacked with a slash with claws or blades. This move has a heightened chance of landing the critical hit. Alright, so Slash is great. And Night Slash is a dark version of Slash. So, Slash can stay. Leech Life! Just what I wanted. There we go. There. And, what can you teach this little thing? Oh, it can learn Swift. An ominous wind. Use a blast target with a gust of repulsive wind. This may also raise the user's offense and defense stats. That was awesome. Yeah. Learn ominous wind. Sweet. Yeah, freaking flamethrower. Let's see what you can learn. Fire Punch? Thunder Punch? It has flamethrower and a Thunder Punch. I'm going to move that can replace Stealth Rock. It also has Earth Power. Use the basic ground on the target erupt with power. This will also know the target's defensive stats. Oh, that sounds so good. It has Rock Smash, but I don't know. But it has an electric type attack. Both power and Thunder Punch. It only has Flamethrower, so I'm gonna have Thunder Punch. There you go. Thank you so much, ma'am. Alright, I'm all good. So I'm good. Thank you so much. Alright, now I'm done with all that. Let's get back out there before I wrap this episode up. I'm honestly upset that all I need to do to go to the next camp was just go to the gate and go to that next camp. I wasted so much time, but at the same time, I was able to do a lot. Now I want to catch me an alpha electric type. I'm gonna before I head here, I actually want to come back here so I can work on catching a Blazel. Yeah. I'm gonna try to look for some alpha Blazels. Fieldlands, yeah. I'm gonna head here real quick. I'm gonna try to find some. I want to find an alpha water type and an alpha electric type. Alpha water, alpha electric. There we go. Let's sleep until midday. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna find a Blazel. I'm just got to Actually, I want a Blazel. No, I want an alpha Blazel. So yeah, I'll go down to hunt. But after this Pokemon, I want it to level up. So I'm gonna fight a little bit. Go! Let's go. That cowardice Pokemon ran away. I want this story to become a Stellaria. Because I had a level 25 Stellaria. No luck. I love how huge my Alpha Story is. Alright. Use Aerial Ace. And there we go. They can now evolve. Alright, my Alpha Starly, become an Alpha Starmania! Alpha Evolution! And there we go. And now, my Starmania is going to be the biggest Pokemon in the history of big bird Pokemon. Yeah, all Alpha Pokemon are going to be in heavy balls. And now I want Breeze to train out. Thank you for that one minute. Okay, now I want Breeze to get more powerful. Well, look for an Alpha Blazel, but I haven't seen any of those yet. Yeah, after getting an Alpha Bird, I have no need for any other kind of bird. Look for water. Hang on, I'm gonna look for some water. Yeah, I'll find Blazels near water. Alpha? That's an alpha. Wait. Oh, the alpha's this way. I heard an alpha. There was an alpha. Where was the alpha? Oh, it's an alpha Starling. I see it. Oh, they have an alpha, so I'm good. Okay. I'm an alpha Blazel. And Blazel's are water types, right? So let's hang out near the water. Oh yeah. Like, I want an Alpha Weasel and Alpha Electric type. My dreams are coming true. There's an Alpha Water type right there. It's right there. The Alpha Water type. In the flesh. Yes. You're exactly what I want. Hopefully, the tumbles don't keep me safe. Now, because it's a heavy ball, I need to get very close. Stop moving. Now! It ran away! Dang it! Uh-oh. I want that Alpha Water type. Come up here. That Alpha Water type is mine. I do not care. Nothing's gonna stop me. There it is, over there. Now, see, fight the smaller one, just get out the way. I kind of fight the smaller ones that can get lost. Like, they're hanging out together. And if I'm gonna take out that, if I'm gonna cast that big one, I gotta make sure that nothing else gets in the way. I have tall grass, so, yeah. There you are, you gorgeous alpha Pokemon, you. Uh-oh. I don't care about the space on this ocean. All I want is an Alpha Water type. Just a little closer. Ah! Yes! I got me an Alpha Water type! Alright, let's go. Ooh, my Pokemon's up there! Oh, that's awesome! Alright, you strong style Swift! Get out of here. Yes, I caught me an Alpha Water type. Now I just need an Alpha Electric type. I'm an Alpha Electric type. I'm just gonna erase that. Over here is where I found that, what's it called? The, Alpha Hellcross, but I already have a bug type. So, I'm gonna stick with that one for now. But I am gonna keep it, just in case I want to get that Hellcross one day. I won't get it now. Right now, I just want to focus on getting... I want to focus on getting me an electric type. That way, the team I have can still remain the same. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sleep until morning. Hold on. Let's rest until morning, and then we can just like get started. There we go. Oh, and oh no. Yeah, let me check. Let me organize your move. You're a rock ground type. Yeah, freaking flamethrower things. Freaking cool. You're pure bug type. So your bug type move is going to be up front. Then you have a flying type attack and slash. There we go. Nice and organized. Now, let's go catch ourselves an alpha electric type. You know what? I need orange berries, but I have no space in my bag. I'm gonna make 6. There we go. Now I have 6 revives. Ooh, look at all this. I can make me loads of great balls. I mean, loads of these too. Alright. This will give me 30 heavy balls. There we go. I have 16 of these. Yeah, let's start making some of this. $15 great balls. Heck yeah. And I want 25 of these. There we go. 25 Pokeballs, 15 great balls, and 30 heavy balls. I'm looking pretty good. Ooh! Let's just make one. Just have one. Yeah, now I got me a feather ball. Ha, ha, ha. Alright, let's catch ourselves some alpha electric type. Now I gotta remember where I went to find the electric type. I think I was almost on a straight path to that mountain, and that's how I ended up finding an alpha electric type. So I'm just gonna be heading this way now. Alpha Geo. Oh, you caught one, so I don't care. We're gonna have to catch another, but I don't care this time. Have I caught one of those yet? I don't think I have. Oh, I did catch one. Yeah, I've caught one. So I don't want to defeat one. So let's fight one. I'm gonna fight one. Who's the lowest level? The water type is. Right, water type. We're gonna defeat one for the Dex. Right. Use strong style aqua jet. You took that? Oh! Right. Use strong style aqua jet once more. I can't believe it took that. That stamina has crazy defense. There, caught one, and now I've defeated one. Alright. Back to looking for an alpha electric type. The last time I... Oh. That was fast. I did it! I got an alpha Stantler! Awesome! Right, I think a lot of Pokemon just mastered their moves. But I gotta figure Alpha Stantler. Yeah. When I found an Alpha Electric type, I was heading straight that way. Then I found a Snorlax. So yeah, I'm gonna do that same thing again. Okay. Hiya! I've used my Apricorns of Great Falls. Yeah! I'll take that. Grab this thing. Do that. So I'm just going to be quick. Right. I remember coming here, and then at one point, I saw a lot of electric types, and one of them was an alpha. So I'm going to try to find that place again. But, I can take a break for it. And then here are all the bug types. Oh, wait. Alright. I'm back here, but I forgot how I got to the electric types. I want to find an electric type. Take that. Oh wait, I'm at the cave. I don't need to be here. I'm making mistakes now. Yeah, I'm over at the cave. No. I don't want that. What I want is, yeah. I need to find a spot where I found those electric types. Because I found an electric alpha. And I want to find it again. Like I was trying to follow that mountain. That was how I found those electric types. Oh god! I'm so sorry about that, Pokemon. I got to take care of you. I was on a fake journey towards that mountain over there with the lift, and then I ended up finding a lot of electric types. So I'm gonna keep heading this way until I eventually. Oh, good lord! Look at that glorious fire type! My god! That thing is tall! That thing is tall! Just gonna need a water type for this. Look at that glorious alpha Pokemon! It's so huge! It makes the flames look all the more bigger! Come on. Let me... There we go. You're a Rapidash! Good lord, you are amazing. I mean, I would keep you, but I already have a Pokemon that can use fire Pokemon. So I have the fire type coverage taken care of. I gotta be patient. Good lord. Ah! I messed up. Whew. What's that? Oh, dear God. I was looking at that stupid thing on the bottom. It told me to push something, and I pushed the wrong button. I thought it was the Y button. It was the down button. What is wrong with me? I want to catch this glorious fire type Pokemon. Yeah, I meant to push the down button. No, I'm almost out of honey. That thing won't stop looking over here. It's on to me. You want the food? Oh, it's eating. I had a good chance, but I didn't want to get caught. That's like Chester berries. Escaped! Blast it! It does like Chester berries. I'm not out of food. Unless that's good things, I have to use some more things that collect. I want to catch this thing. My main objective is to get an electric type, but this thing is glorious. I don't miss out. There's no good trying to catch it now. I will follow it, but it could just turn around at the last moment and that could be toast. And it could literally burn me. I'm not trying to be human toast. Here. My God! Why can I cast that thing? It doesn't stay in. Like, I like using heavy balls because I figured as long as the ball's heavy, it's more difficult for these alphas to escape. So I don't think a great ball would favor me. So I like using heavy balls. Have some more food. No! Are you serious? Darn it! This Pokemon is a relentless one! Come on, it's one of the catchers I can get back to fighting an Alpha Electric-tail, huh? Okay, now this Pokemon is just dancing about. You like citrus berries? Dang it, ate the food, but it's too far away. There we are. I want to catch this thing so badly. I really do. Here. Finally! My patience paid off. I caught an Alpha Rapidash. Now, let's try to catch an Alpha Electric type. Just have to remember how I found the Electric type in the first place. But on my way to the Electric type, there was a fat alpha Snorlax. Eevee! Hello, Eevee. Yeah, I'm pretty much on my way back to the main camp. Jump! I'll take that. Alright, I'm gonna sleep till morning. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep till morning, rest my Pokemon up, try to find the electric type again, and then I'll be good to go. Alright, open up the map, do this, go back to Heights Camp, because that was how I found the electric type area last time. I found it from here. But I gotta remember which direction I went. Like, I went up here, and that's the tree, but I don't want to go that way. I tried to follow that thing. That was how I ran to the electric types the first time. So I don't want to go that way. I'm going to head this way instead. Oh, it's that alpha bug type I already caught. I'm going to head up here. And then I'm going to turn... Alright, turning here leads me to that awesome Gyarados I have no idea how to catch. And as I was going here, I just kept going forward towards that mountain. And eventually, I found myself seeing those different kinds of Pokemon. This is the case now. If I go that way, I just find that cave I'm familiar with. But I'm not worried about a cave. I just want to find an alpha electric type. I found an alpha electric type last time, but I want to figure out how I did it. Like, it wasn't on my way that way. Let's see if I can find it here. Jump! Oh, that was awesome. No. Like, I made it to some path. And then I just saw... Wait, I think I see it. Stop! There's no path here. But I think I found a path that took me to those Kadabras and big electric types. Yes. I found Abras, I found Kadabras. I want to find that area again. Like, that has too much really choke. Jump. Jump. Can you not jump up here? Jump. 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 Hold on. Jump. 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 Come on. Jump. You can do it. Jump. Come on. Jump. 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 Dang, I can't jump up there. Dang it. Where did I go to find those electric types? I was somehow that way. That was how I did it. But to go that way, I need to find that switch again. There you go. Oh, God. I found an evolved version of Blazel. Hang on. Ow! Ah! Alright. Oh, we found a giant Blazel, but I guess I'll find an alpha float cell. Alright. Use a strong style thunder phase. Nice damage! Fun. Sorry, Luxio. What's the way we got? Get out here. Alright. You come with me, you giant thing of giant alpha Pokemon. Huh. Oh, darn it. No! My Alpha Staravia! Right, Blazel. Keep Pokemon busy. No. I want to catch this thing. It's almost down, so I don't want to do any more damage to it. Yes! I got an Alpha Float Cell! And it's level 31. I was going to let Blazer evolve, but I already found this evolved form. Alrighty, I think I'm just going to go ahead and head back to the Filton camp. I can't find my way back towards that electric type. Well, that's until midday. I want to find that Alpha Electric type. It was a fully evolved electric type, and I want to get it. Hello. Yes, I'd like to report, and then go back to the village. I can get the... Wow, look at that. Nothing but alpha catchers. Look at me go. Nothing but alpha catchers. Yeah, it's not all the points, but I'm trying to go back so I can get change my team again. Yeah. I really want to find that electric type. I promise as soon as I find the electric type I want, I'll get back up there and proceed with the mission. Come on, ma'am. Blazel, it was nice having you, but now I'm gonna let you rest. Alright, this Alpha Float Cell is level 31, and it has Water Pulse, and Giga Impact, and Double Hit, and Crunch. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah. Alpha, 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 Alpha. Now if I can find an Alpha Electric type, I'll be all good. There we go. There we go. Level 17, level 25, level 31. There's a float cell. Alright. Thank you, ma'am. Now where's that Alpha Blazel? I don't see it. Oh. No, I don't wanna. Yes. I wanna go to the training grounds. I wanna see what Float Cell can learn. Hello, ma'am. I want my Float Cell to learn something new. Let's see what it can learn. They can use ice moves? Oh, that's awesome. It can learn Ice Punch. I'll take an Ice Punch. It can learn Bulk Up. Geez, that's a water type, and the only water move it has is Water Pulse. Yeah, but it can have Water Pulse, Ice Punch. It has Crunch, so it can bite. Then there's that one normal type move, like Double Impact, Giga Impact. Yeah. Alright, guess Ice Punch it is. There we go. It can now learn Ice Punch. Thanks so much, ma'am. No, I'm good. Alright, now I'm gonna walk back to the gate. Yeah. Getting back to the gate, I want my Alpha Electric type. I know where it is. I'm gonna find that location again. I promise. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to use the restroom, so give me one moment. Alright, I'm here at Heights Camp. For another time, I'm gonna look for the electric type I want to find. It was an alpha kind of electric type. I think when I was looking for it, I actually started off going this way instead. Yeah, I think this was the way I did it. Hey! Like, was it this way? Yeah, I remember seeing this Triceratops. And then, looking over there. I think it might be the location, actually. Hold on. Jump. I want the blue hook. Yeah, I think I might have found it. Yeah. And I found the Alpha Electric type. It was definitely over here. Yes! There's the spot! And then I went that way, then I saw the electric types. I should be able to make it. Jump! Crap. I better rest a bit before I die. I'm not trying to lose everything I've worked for. How did I get over there last time? I guess I just had to find a proper way to get over there. Yeah, this was the direction I took. That took me to the which? Oh, I see. So when I found that Alpha Electric type, it was actually closer than I thought. Make it quick. Jump. 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 And jump. Wow, when Snorlax runs, like you can hear a bouncing sound of its belly. It is a fat Pokemon, isn't it? Quick and jump. Okay, it didn't find me. Thank goodness. Is this thing too powerful to catch? Alright, I made a mistake. Run! Yeah, I think it's too powerful for me. You go away. You're not my target. Alright, I'm at the location where I found that alpha electric type. Now all I'm gonna do is just find the alpha electric type and catch it. Make way, make way. Whoa! Hey, apparently a Pokemon's onto me. Will you go away? Finally, some breathing room. Huh? Was that Pokemon an alpha? Nope, I don't think it is. I don't hear anything. Nope. That thing is so loud. Oh, wait. There we go. Ah. Yeah. I'm here. This is the area where I found that alpha electric type. As soon as I find it, I'm good to go. Hi. That's a good Pokemon. I don't see one yet, but there was definitely one here. Yeah. Ah. Oh my god! Is that an Alpha Alakazam? That's an Alpha Alakazam. Good lord. That is an Alpha Alakazam. It's level 60. Level 60. That's a bit too much. I don't think I'm ready. Alright, I'm gonna bail. The music is still on. Is there a different one? Oh, it's still worried about that Alpha Alakazam. You saw nothing. Oh, Jesus! The heck? Well, this is no good. All I want is an Alpha Electric type. That's what I ask. Yeah, this is the very location I found an Alpha Electric type. And I want to find one. Hey. There you go. No, I don't see any alphas here. Oh, yeah, Pokemon. Fix that. Is that the same Alpha Alakazam? Whoa! Whoa! A ghost type spotted me! Alright, ghost type, let's go. That ghost type honestly scared me. It has fire? Well, that's not good. You got fire, but I gotta use water. Come out, Alpha Floatzel! Yeah! Look at that big thing. We're gonna fight first. Use water pulse. Uh-oh. Wants to go all out. Alright. Use strong style water pulse. That is nothing. Uh-oh. Alright, my turn. Actually, no. Dang it, I make great balls, so I don't have any of them with me? Shoot. Alright, Pokeball, you have to do. Hiya! Uh-oh. No, my Alpha Pokemon. Well, I doubt this ghost type can do anything to my bug type. Alright, slash it. Oh, that won't do anything. Night slash. Oh, wow. Alright, I defeated a ghost type with a dog type move. Well, now that I know how to find the alpha things. Wait, I'm spotted? What spotted me? Oh, God. Ah! That reminds me of Pokemon. Step on it, step on it, step on it! That was close. Alright. I'm heading back to Fieldlands Camp. Right. I'm gonna rest till morning because I found an alpha electric type during the daytime. I'm gonna do this thing. And when I do accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, I'll be all good to go. Alright, let's do this. Sorry about that. Let's take a shortcut to the location. Can't believe the location was a lot closer than I thought. Yeah, just go down there next to that bridge, and then I'm back to where I found everything I found. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh no! Okay, your legs are fine. Alright, here we go. Time to do some platforming. Jump. Well, this isn't platforming, it's just jumping on different islands area. Is it doable? I don't think it's doable. Yeah, there's an X on it. That means I can't catch thing at all. I can't catch this thing at all. Sunday, well. Someday, I'll, be able to catch that fat Snorlax. Darn it. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay. Alright. They don't want to catch, they don't want to come after me, so I guess I'm doing this. Use aerial aid. Oh, that's right. Flying type. Ow! Ow! Leaf edge. Wow. Ah. I just lost a main Pokemon. Right, get out there. You're ground type. Bulldoze. There's another one. Oh, there you are. Fine. Alright. Bulldoze. How do you like that? Now, I'd like to find an alpha electric type. There's so many birds. Cool. Haven't defeated us the way yet. Alright, let's change that. Huh. Alright. Use Thunder Fang! Alright. Now, where is that alpha electric type Pokemon? I've seen it before, and I could see it, and I could find it again. It looked like that one, but it was just like much bigger. Gotta take my time so it doesn't spot me. What's something in there? What's in there? Hi there! Crap! I was too far? Okay, jump, and then go away. There we go. Huh? What's on me? Uh-oh. Alright, that does it. You may not be an alpha, but I'm picking you down. Bulldoze! Use Bulldoze once more! Alright. Now there has to be an alpha one somewhere. All I want is an alpha electric type. That's not too much to ask, right? Come on, where's that alpha electric type? Oh, crap. Well, might as well be prepared for battle. Bulldoze! All these mental types, none of them are alpha. I've seen one before. I just want to catch one. That was an alpha cry. What's there? I hear an alpha cry. Well, which Pokemon's the alpha? Oh no, it's the Alakazam. You're level 60, right? I'm not prepared to challenge you. Yeah, I can't face a level 60 Alakazam. Or can I? Yeah, I can't. Is there really no alpha electric type out here right now? It's just that darn Alakazam. Ugh. I guess I'll just have to look for one later. I'll try to find one later. Oh yeah, the card just because. Now not much has happened. Now I'm just looking for an alpha type Pokemon. Alpha type. And alpha electric type. Yeah. Not on the point, but they're slowly building up. I would like to return to the village so I can proceed to go to the other camp. Yeah. We'll go to the other camp and fight this other beast that needs calming. Yeah, this way. Yeah. Just gonna do this, and then, yeah, that'll be the end. Alright. The next mission here is to, yeah, this. Ah, the mission's that way. Step on it! Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm about to die! I don't want to die. Sir, I need to rest. I almost died. I'm gonna rest some morning. That was too close. I was about to witness the very first game over. Then my satchel would have been lost. I'm not trying to lose my satchel. Let's try this again. The objective was that way, but let's do it by going in different directions. Step on it. Okay. Huh? Now, I gotta go that way, but I want to make sure I have a clear path going that way. Oh, another cricket top. Okay. What's in there? Usually fetch. There we go. And then there was an alpha. Oh my lord! Tango. There's a big X on it. I can't catch it. Like food? Yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna try to throw a spoiled apricot at this thing. See what that gets me. As long as I don't leak tall grass, I'll be fine. Stop taking accurate steps! Oh, that angered it. Alright, Mr. Feld, let's not move on. Yeah, I just angered it. Yeah, I thought would daze the alpha Pokemon, but that did not work. I don't know what's in there, but I want it. Now. Sweet. Jump. Yeah. That. Yeah. That's the alpha? Are you the alpha? Yeah, that thing is the alpha. Another time! I need to wrap this up. Yeah, I gotta help wrap this up. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm here. Over here, Semas! Ursaluna is enraged, yes, but he must still recall his long relationship with the Pearl Clan. He never fails to show up the moment I play my Celestica flute. Oh boy. Oh my god, it's a giant bear! Now, show your mettle to Ursaluna! But remember that Ursaluna is a Pokemon very dear to the Pearl Clan. I will not permit you to catch him. Okay. Huh. Alright. Use Bulldoze. Because it's part locked. Strong style flame going. Uh-oh. Shoot. I don't know what kind of Pokemon you are. So maybe get out there. Use Air Slash. Another Air Slash. Alright. And now use Aerial Ace. Wow, I guess Aerial Ace is weaker than the other one was using. Air Slash. Alright, man. I defeated the Pokemon for you. Ursaluna, my poor darling. You must be exhausted from running around like that. Come, let me make you all better. I have here a special medicine of the Pearl Clan. It will clear out any poison in the Pokemon's body. If poison is what's causing Ursaluna's rage, this is sure to calm him down. We'll call it Toxicon. Is that a good thing? It's so potent that we can only use it on tough, resilient Pokemon like Ursaluna. There, dear Ursaluna. You've calmed down now, haven't you? This is all very strange, though. He wasn't glowing. Frenzy Pokemon glow. Very astute of you, Galaxy Team Recruit. You're exactly right. When you quelled Cleaver's frenzy, I could see the strange light rising into the sky all the way from here. But no such strange light erupted from Ursaluna after you defeated him, nor was he glowing. And what is this clinging to Ursaluna's coat? It seems like some kind of powder. That girl from the Diamond Clan, Arizu. Now, why did she, all of people, find the need to come and tell me about Ursaluna, I wonder? Oh, but I almost forgot something important. Play a Celestica flute for me, won't you? Sure thing, ma'am. Ursaluna opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. Yes. I can now use Ursaluna to write on. There we go. Earth Plate. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of the earth. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the ground type. Ursaluna is very good at finding things that are buried in the ground. We say that he's digging for treasure, even if these treasures might not always glitter or gleam. Now go and let your commander know of what transpired here, child of the Galaxy Team. Alright! Woohoo! I can now dig for treasure with Ursaluna. Awesome. Ursaluna will rush toward any treasure he senses in front of him. Press the Y button to dig for treasure when Ursaluna finds a spot that makes him react particularly strongly. He might find something very nice. Well then, my work here was done. Let's head on back. Oh, that's a request. I'll worry about that later. Take me back to the camp, please. Right. Let's rest so my rock ground type can wake up or feel better. There we go. All better. Sure. Did I do anything new? Ah, survey was complete. Awesome. 20 points is nothing. I would like to return to the village and report the news about Ursaluna. People were saying Ursaluna was frenzied, but that was not the case because Ursaluna was not growing at all. It was a very normal Pokemon battle. Hello, Kari. There you are. You better hurry to the commander's office. I'm coming. Okay. On my way. I'm back! Everything's fine now. Simus, we have a situation here. Let me explain. Litigant, our plan's lady of the ridge, is in a frenzy, and Erison only kept this from me. A litigant? Yes, the only female litigant, which makes us honor one Our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Erison was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilee Village. Last I saw, she was at the wallflower, polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her. My cooker is simply irresistible after all. If Erison the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in a situation with the raging Ursaluna and the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? We will be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to support for one side, it will put us at odds with each other, with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. Right, of course. After all the work you put into together to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Simmons, perhaps you have some idea how we might address this situation? What if I call it Ursaluna? Ursaluna? So he and Warden Calaba found you worthy? That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Urezu, wherever she's gone. If you are strong enough that Ursaluna deem you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Litigant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Litigant's seat, then Brava Arena. I'll head to Litigant's seat then. Brava Arena is called. If you excuse me. Listen well, Simas. You must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Always remember, we came here to make a new home where we can live without war or strife. Yes, sir. And just like that, I have a new mission, and it is time to wrap this up. This is still going on. Alright, let me just hope and leave this area, head back to my area, and save the game. A lot has happened, and honestly, it took a while. I don't want these episodes to go on for too long, so I'm gonna try to wrap this one up so I can prevent it from being any longer. Yeah, I'm just gonna rest till morning. Yeah. We'll rest till morning, take the game, and then that'll be the episode. Alrighty, I'm ready. Time to save. Alright, nice and saved. Alright, this was quite the episode. I found so many Alpha Pokemon, and now I plan on having a team of Alpha Pokemon. I have an Alpha Water type, an Alpha Flying type, an Alpha Rock Ground type, and an Alpha Bug type. All I want now is an Alpha Electric type, and then I'll be good to go. I'm not going to replace any Pokemon. I'm not going to replace my Grass type Pokemon, because that's my main Pokemon. I chose it, and it was with me from the beginning, so not to replace his Dartrix, but I do want a team of Alpha Pokemon. If I can just find one more, I'll be all set. I found an Alpha Electric type once, and I can find it again. Hopefully, I can manage to find an Alpha Electric type next time. But, yeah. I said what I need to say, so let me just wrap this up now. Please don't hit the like button, subscribe, and use the notification bell. With all that being said, I'm out of here. But those are on the way. Count on it! Later, viewers. It is so fun catching Alpha Pokemon.